Hello, America. JOC here with your Ranting Politics headline updates, where we are diving into today's most explosive political stories that you need to know about. Coming up, we're diving into President Trump's latest bombshell, a proposal to send Americans direct checks from the government's cost-cutting savings. You won't believe how much money we're talking about here, folks. We'll also break down the Pentagon's massive budget overhaul that's got everyone at the Department of Defense clutching their pearls, and why some major criminal organizations just got branded with the terrorist label, a move that could change the game on immigration enforcement. Plus, we've got a story about eggs. Yes, eggs. Trust me, it's more interesting than it sounds, and it's affecting your wallet right now. Stay with us as we unpack all of this and more on today's Ranting Politics headline updates. In a move that's got everyone talking, President Trump dropped quite the bombshell during his Miami Beach speech yesterday, announcing he's considering giving Americans a slice of the government's cost-cutting pie. We're talking about returning 20% of the savings from Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE as it's known, directly back to taxpayers' pockets. Now, according to the New York Post, this isn't just pocket change we're dealing with. Musk's team has set their sights on trimming a whopping $1 trillion in annual costs. They're not messing around either. They've already started shutting down entire agencies and showing thousands of federal employees the door. Let me break down some numbers for you. DOGE has already uncovered nearly $2 billion in what they're calling misplaced funds at housing and urban development. They've axed $373 million in DEI training grants from the Education Department, and they've put the brakes on the $50 billion a year USAID foreign aid agency. Here's where it gets really interesting. Investment guru James Fishback crunched the numbers and suggests that if DOGE hits its target of $2 trillion in savings over 2 years, we could be looking at about $25,000 per taxpayer. With Trump's proposed 20% dividend, that means around $5,000 could be heading straight to your pocket. But hold your horses. Musk jumped on X to clarify that he hasn't endorsed any specific amount yet. He suggests the dividend might come as a tax reduction rather than a direct payment, and the size would depend on how much DOGE actually manages to save. And he made sure to remind everyone that their top priority is still tackling that pesky deficit to fight inflation and bring down interest rates. The drama unfolding on Capitol Hill has Senate Republicans scratching their heads after President Trump unexpectedly threw his weight behind the House's budget framework. In what Senate Majority Leader John Thune described as a complete surprise, Trump took to Truth Social, calling for a one big, beautiful bill, exactly what the House has been pushing for. This caught Senate Republicans completely off guard, especially since they were already rolling up their sleeves to debate their own two-bill strategy. Thune, who had no warning about Trump's announcement, was left trying to figure out how to proceed after setting up hours of planned debate and voting for the rest of the week. Vice President J.D. Vance tried to smooth things over during a closed-door lunch with Senate Republicans, suggesting that while Trump prefers the single bill approach, there's an understanding they might need a plan B. Some senators took this as a green light to continue with their original strategy, even if it ultimately goes nowhere in the House. But there's more than a little frustration brewing, especially since the House is currently on recess while Senate Republicans stayed in Washington during the shortened President's Day week. As one anonymous Republican senator put it, "I'd love to, but the House keeps taking weeks off instead of passing budgets." The timing couldn't be more awkward. Senate Republicans had been carefully checking the temperature at Mar-a-Lago, even discussing strategy during the Super Bowl, and thought they had Trump's blessing to move forward. Now they're stuck between following their president's latest directive and pushing ahead with their own plan that they believe could more quickly deliver on key priorities like border security. For now, Senate Republicans are proceeding with their original plan, scheduling their vote-a-rama for tomorrow, while keeping a wary eye on whether the House can actually deliver on their ambitious single-bill strategy with their razor-thin majority. Stay with us as we take a quick break to hear from our lead sponsor, whose support helps make this show possible.
Are you ready to catapult your online sales into a new dimension? Whether you're crafting unique products or generating leads, Digital Target AI is your go-to digital media powerhouse. With over a decade of excellence, our award-winning direct response expert team at Digital Target specializes in turning clicks into customers. We're here to help you maximize sales on platforms like Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, and Walmart, making sure your e-commerce engine is firing on all cylinders. Why wait? Head to digitaltarget.ai today and sign up for a free digital marketing evaluation. Let us show you how to enhance your digital strategy and boost your business like never before. Digital Target AI, where your targets meet our technology and your business booms. Visit digitaltarget.ai. That is digitaltarget.ai.
In a major escalation of the fight against transnational criminal organizations, the State Department has officially designated several notorious gangs as foreign terrorist organizations. The Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, MS-13, and 6 Mexican cartels, including the infamous Sinaloa cartel once led by El Chapo, have all been added to the terror list. This designation, which was quietly published in the Federal Register today, marks a significant shift in how these criminal organizations will be treated under U.S. law. It's now illegal for any American to provide material support or resources to these groups, and perhaps more importantly, it gives authorities expanded powers to deport anyone associated with these organizations. The move aligns perfectly with President Trump's October promise in suburban Denver to rescue Aurora and every town that has been invaded and conquered by these criminal enterprises. This isn't just tough talk. Tren de Aragua alone has already established a presence in more than a dozen U.S. states as of late last year. These new designations come with real teeth. The administration has been ramping up pressure on both our northern and southern neighbors, threatening 25% tariffs if they don't help stem the flow of illegal migration. Border Czar Tom Homan, along with DHS and ICE, have been directed to accelerate deportations of gang members. While Trump has suggested he might invoke the rarely used Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to deport gang members without court appearances, that announcement hasn't materialized yet. But with these new terrorist designations in place, the administration has gained powerful new tools in its arsenal to combat these criminal organizations and fulfill Trump's promise to either jail these gang members or, in his words, get them the hell out of our country. Breaking news from the Pentagon today, as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has directed a sweeping overhaul of military spending that could slash the defense budget by nearly $300 billion over the next 5 years. The plan calls for an ambitious 8% annual reduction, with specific focus on eliminating what Hegseth calls low-impact and low-priority Biden legacy programs. According to a memo obtained from the Defense Department, Hegseth has given military leaders until February 24th to identify potential cuts, though certain key areas will be protected. These protected categories include operations at the Mexican border, nuclear weapons modernization, missile defense, and funding for Indo-Pacific and space commands. The secretary emphasized that this isn't just about cutting costs. It's about refocusing the military on its core mission. In his words, the department must act urgently to revive the warrior ethos, rebuild our military, and reestablish deterrence. This initiative appears to be closely coordinated with Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, which recently conducted its own review of Pentagon spending. Current defense spending sits at around $850 billion, and if these proposed cuts are fully implemented, that figure could drop to roughly $560 billion by the end of the 5-year period. Hegseth summed up the initiative in characteristically direct fashion on social media, declaring, "Let's get to work. Doge the waste, double down on warriors." The planned reductions are clearly aimed at redirecting funds toward President Trump's America First priorities, with particular emphasis on what the Pentagon calls its core mission of deterring and winning wars. This represents one of the most significant proposed reshapings of military spending in recent memory. In a surprising development that highlights ongoing supply chain challenges, Turkey has stepped up to help address America's egg shortage crisis by agreeing to export 15,000 tons of eggs to the United States. This massive shipment, equivalent to about 700 shipping containers, comes as U.S. egg supplies have been devastated by a widespread bird flu outbreak. The deal, which began this month and will continue through July, is expected to generate around $26 million in export revenue for Turkey, one of the world's top 10 egg exporters. Ibrahim Afyan, chairman of Turkey's Egg Producers Central Union, confirmed that multiple authorized Turkish companies will coordinate these crucial shipments. The move comes as the United States grapples with a severe bird flu crisis that has killed approximately 162 million chickens, turkeys, and other birds since 2022. The situation has become particularly dire as the virus has now spread to dairy cattle across 17 states. United Egg Producers, representing U.S. egg farmers, has thrown its support behind these temporary imports as grocery stores implement rationing and restaurants face mounting pressure to raise prices. The USDA is simultaneously working on containment strategies, including developing vaccines for poultry through a partnership with Zoetis, though these haven't been authorized for use yet. This international arrangement underscores the severity of America's egg supply challenges and represents a significant shift in our food security landscape. While the imports may provide short-term relief, they also highlight the urgent need for long-term solutions to protect our domestic food production capabilities.
Is your home's landscaping, exterior style, or outdoor space ready for a transformation? Whether you're lakeside or curbside, make the most of your property with Garden and Grow Design, your premier digital landscape designers. At Garden and Grow Design, we specialize in increasing the value and beauty of your home by crafting elegant outdoor living spaces. Our experienced and creative designers use cutting-edge 3D technology to blend seasonal colors, perennial blooms, and stylish hardscapes into your ideal garden. And the best part? It's all designed for minimal maintenance. Don't just imagine your perfect yard. See it first with our innovative digital designs. Whether it's a serene waterfront retreat or a chic patio for entertaining, we bring your outdoor dreams to life. Ready to grow? Visit www.gardenandgrowdesign.com to start your journey toward a breathtaking landscape today. Garden and Grow Design, cultivate beauty, cultivate life.
And that wraps up today's headline updates on Ranting Politics. We've covered some major developments from Trump's groundbreaking proposal to return DOGE savings to taxpayers, to the dramatic restructuring at the Pentagon, and the bold move to designate several criminal organizations as foreign terrorist groups. We also explored the ongoing budget drama in Congress and tracked how Turkey is helping to crack America's egg shortage crisis. These stories continue to evolve, and we'll keep you updated on all the latest developments. For breaking news and in-depth analysis, make sure to follow us on X at RantingRP. You can also catch our content on YouTube and visit rantingpolitics.com for complete coverage, expanded analysis on our blog, and our full episode archive. This is JOC signing off, and thank you, our loyal listeners, for choosing Ranting Politics headline updates. We'll be back soon with the updates you need to navigate these interesting times. Until then, stay tuned, stay informed, and as always, stay free.
Hey, you brilliant inventors and creators. Have you crafted a product that's ready to break out from the digital world and hit the physical shelves? Imagine your creation sitting proudly in stores like Walmart, Target, and Home Depot, where 90% of purchases still happen. Well, it's time to turn that vision into reality with Product Fury. At Product Fury, we specialize in bridging the gap between online innovation and retail giants. In fact, we have secured millions of dollars of royalty deals for dozens of products at big box retail stores. Whether you're selling gadgets, home goods, or anything innovative, we're here to amplify your reach. Don't keep your product confined to the web. Visit www.productfury.ai today to submit your information for a free product evaluation. Let's get your products out of the internet cloud and into customer carts. Remember, that's productfury.ai. Make the leap from clicks to bricks and see your product thrive in the bustling aisles of major retailers. It's your time to shine on the big stage. Visit us now